Welcome to Conversations with Celena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Celena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Hey, sunshine. Happy Saturday. I'm gonna give a few minutes and not a few minutes, but while I add what I want to do, let me see. I'm going to see if it'll let me add the followers on here just to notify a little bit faster that I'm live, because at followers. Okay. And so I did that, and I'll save the text for tonight. Who already done jumped on here with me? Oh, that was me. That was me making that post. So yes, it is Saturday. It is February the 22nd. Happy birthday, happy anniversary to everyone that has been celebrating or will celebrate before this month is out. We celebrate you. We are excited to still be going almost 5 years in April. So I'm so excited for Conversation with Celena and where it's going and where it's come from, where I've come from. So, but today is my sister's birthday, LaShonda Dillon. So I definitely want to send her a shout out. Mwah! Happy birthday, TT. So wishing her a happy, blessed birthday and many, many more to come. So today's episode is Self-Care Saturday with Sunshine. And I want to start doing some stuff like this. I probably said this before, but now is definitely the time to dive in. And there's a few reasons why. First of all, it's way past due. Let me see. Hang on a second. Hold on. I'm going to text a couple people just in case. Shucks. People be saying, Sunshine, text me. So now I have this group text that I send, but I didn't do it this morning because it's me. It's not, I don't have a guest on, but I am going to send it to a couple people. If I could remember who I was going to send it to. Pray my strength in the Lord. Okay. So, girl, I was just saying, I was thinking about texting you, V. Arnold, and I said, my girl probably sleep. And look who done popped on. I didn't even have to send it to you. Look at God. So, thank you, girl. Thank you for joining. I sure miss our morning episodes, honey. I miss them. I don't know how we gonna get back to them. I don't know how. I'm gonna have to start doing it at 4 o'clock in the morning, jumping up and doing a live. You still awake, and I'm probably still awake at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, honey. Yes. So I was just wishing everyone a happy birthday, happy anniversary for this month. I did see that it was Nikki and Robin's other anniversary. So they have 2 anniversaries. I love their love story. That's Robin and Sandra, but just to everyone celebrating, we just want to give a shout out, and especially my sister LaShonda Dillon. Happy birthday, girlfriend. So that's all I had said so far. And I was getting ready to say um, that we're doing Self Care Saturday with Sunshine. And I've been wanting to do some stuff like this consistently, being the key word. And it's very important now for several reasons. And so, one, it's way past due. Like anybody that is trying to start a business, have started a business, trying to be a content creator, being a content, anything that you're doing, you probably know consistency is probably one of the hardest things to do. Be um outside of getting started. So getting started is probably the hardest, and then being consistent is right there running neck and neck. And so it's way past due. There's things that I feel like I could have utilized this entire time and been so much further along, but we have to give ourselves some grace, some compassion, and understand that our journey doesn't look like anybody else's journey. What might take you 5 minutes might take me 5 years, whatever the case may be. Like, our journey is our journey. So embrace it. And I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Does things have to be uncomfortable sometimes for us to take action? Absolutely. And so right now, it's uncomfortable. I don't know about for y'all, but it is definitely uncomfortable for me. Feeling like we're on the front line of all of this stuff that's happening. If you don't know, I am a employee of the government, and so all just it's just been very uncomfortable. So it's important to take care of your self care now more than ever, regardless if you are or not an employee. Somehow you will be affected, impacted by all of these changes. So it's time to really take care of self, really pray without ceasing. We should have already been doing this, but for those that fall off the wagon, like me, hey, I'm like, Lord, Lord, help us. So, anyway, those are just a couple of the reasons why, like, it should have already been done. Whatever is in your heart, y'all, please take action. Don't wait. Time is ticking, it's passing by. We keep putting it off until tomorrow, until one of these days you're not going to have a tomorrow. So let's do it today and just kill that procrastination spirit, like just dead in its tracks. Anytime you want to put it off, oh, I'll do it later, say, I'm replacing with later. I'm replacing that word later with the word now. I'm going to do it now. And so I was over here, I was late jumping on because I said, well, I'll just do it later. And I said, that's what got me here. The later, I'll do it later. So we're doing it now, now. Hold on. I don't know if Mama Ruby on here. She normally be on here too. Let me see. Let me tell her I'm live. I was supposed to call her back last night. So let me see. See, I can't be doing all this other stuff. I be getting distracted. So yeah, so let's just do it now. And I do want to get the book, The Power of Now. I think it's called The Power of Now. I'm gonna see if I can just download it and start listening to it. So I can start right away, because I'm trying to complete a book by the end of February. So that's one of the things on my goal list. So let's just fast forward to what I want this to kind of look like. So this is going to be our test run. This is our test run right here. If I've had another one, don't y'all judge me. We're doing another test run. So I'm going to try to share my screen. Let's see. Presents. And we're going to do this one. So let me know if y'all can see my screen. Let me go see if I see what. Okay. There's a way to make that big all the way on the screen. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. All right, can y'all see? I wonder if I can hide me. Let me see if I can hide me. Maybe I'm not supposed to be hidden. Oh, all right. Now that I'm hidden, can you still hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can still hear me, just not see me. We learning some stuff today. Let me know in the chat if you can still hear me and see the slide. Okay, thank you, V. Thank you, girl. All right, so this is what I kind of want it to look like. Let me take this sticker off the bottom. Okay, so that's not distracting. So I kind of want it to look like this whenever we do this type of live. I'm still going to have my guests. As a matter of fact, tonight we have an amazing guest. His name is Dr. Jean-Pierre. That'll be at 7 o'clock tonight Central Time. But when I'm not having, let's say, one for 11 o'clock, because I did have one scheduled, she did have to reschedule. So that left this time slot open. I can do anytime I want to, but because of, or for the sake of consistency, I've been trying to do one at 11 and or 7 or both. Okay. So this leaves this 11 o'clock slot open. So it gives us an opportunity to talk about different things that will be helpful. Today, I titled it Self-Care Saturday with Sunshine because I wanted to come and encourage you. If you all saw the video that I did the other day, it was a way just to try to encourage you. And if you missed it, I'll repeat it for you. And it was the 23rd Psalm. And I just love it this way. It's the Lord is my shepherd. That's relationships. I shall not want. Supply. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Rest. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Refreshment. He restoreth my soul. Healing. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness. That's guidance. For his name's sake. Purpose. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that's testing, I will fear no evil. Protection, that is protection. For thou art with me, faithfulness. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That's discipline. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. That's hope. Thou anointest my head with oil. That's consecration. My cup runneth over, abundance. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That is a blessing. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. Security forever. That is eternity. So if you happen to miss that the other day, I just felt like it was time to start with the encouragement. Oh, I just got a phone call. Let me see. Let me tell her I'm live. I don't know why this does that now. If I wouldn't have seen that call coming through, now it doesn't even show like I even had a missed call. That's so ironic. Huh. I mean, deleted the whole message. Maybe it'll come back. So let's see who jumped in here. Oh, yes, girl. I know. Isn't that the truth? So the goal of that was to encourage and get myself back to doing that, because we need that encouragement more so now than ever, to remind ourselves that the Lord is our shepherd and we shall not want. So the people that are going through right now, struggling, worried about losing their job, worrying about losing their benefits, worrying about losing their home, worried about whatever it is, their marriage, their finances, whatever that you're worried about, remember Psalms 23. and and say it in the morning, say it at night, say it whenever you're starting to feel anxious, along with other scriptures that encourage and reinforce the fact that God is still on the throne, God is still in control, and we should not be caving under this pressure. It's pressure, I'm not gonna lie, it's pressure, but we should not be caving under this pressure. um so this is just another layer of inspiration, motivation, and some information. So let me see, how do I go to the next slide? This is our test run. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So the scripture that I want to share is John 14:6. Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So, I keep hearing this is the truth and that's the truth. And whatever side of the fence that you're on, you're saying that this person told the truth or that person told the truth. What and it don't even matter. People will come tell you a story. Well, I know that they said it because she ain't gonna tell me no lies. She gonna tell me the truth. I'm like, you know what? We're putting too much faith in people, depending on them and relying on them to tell us the truth. When this scripture right here tells us that Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So if you want to believe things that you're seeing, I just want to encourage you to stop looking, because now we got AI, we have have Photoshop and all these ways to manipulate documents, to manipulate words, to manipulate pictures, and you really believe that anything that you see is truth. I need y'all to come on and think this thing again. Like, remember, when you want to part your lips to say, I know this to be true, if it didn't happen to you live and in person, your own personal testimony, and even sometimes then it might be warped a little bit. But if you're trying to come and repeat something that anybody else told you as true, I want you to rethink that. Stop saying, oh, I know that's to be true. I know that's true because I saw this or I heard that or they show pictures or proof. No, 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 no. So anybody got anything they want to say? Let me come back over here. Anybody want to chime in and say anything? Because, honey, stop repeating what other people said. I don't care who said it. Stop repeating it. Because I've had people just really see things, say things behind someone else. And again, you cannot take anything that anybody says to the bank. All right. So we just gonna move on to the next thing. Just remember that. Click over here so I can go to the next slide. And remember, all is well. When somebody say, how are you doing today? All is well. All is well. All things are working together for your good. So all is well. And I want you and me and us, this household over here, your household over there, I want us to speak that all is well, and I want us to live that all is well. Take care of your physical health. I ain't going to tell you that everything you put in your mouth is bad, but I am going to say most things are probably not the best for you. Even the fruit that people just be eating. My kid will come in here and pop something in his mouth and won't bit more wash it. And I'm like, did you just eat that without washing it? Like, even if you don't take care of the things that are supposed to be good for you, they can still be bad for you. So let's take care of the temple that we have to the best of our ability. If you failed to do it yesterday, If you've already eaten pancakes and biscuits and cinnamon rolls and all of that stuff for breakfast, you got lunch coming up, or you might want to skip it. You might say, I had so much for breakfast, my blood sugar is spiked, I'm going to skip it. But, just practice eating the best that you can, reading the labels, and try not to even eat anything out of boxes the way that we used to, because everything comes out of a box and a package and a wrapper. Just try to eat from the outward sides of the grocery store versus the inside. Practice mindfulness. Be positive. Be grateful. If somebody calls and they are the negative Nancy's of the world, get off the phone. Leave the house. Say, you know what? I'm going to have to go. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the conversation, whatever. It's time to go, because we have got to take care of our own mental health. Okay. Practice gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, be thankful. Be thankful for the things that you have, because tomorrow is not, I don't want to say it's not promised, but we know that we are living creatures, that we are going to die at some point. We just don't know when that is. So we don't know when that time is. Do we plan on living today, tomorrow, and a long time? Most definitely we do. But we understand that there is a time. So I want you to enjoy the time that you have, which is today. Be grateful today. Be thankful that you have that roof over your head and food to eat and clothes on your back. And if you are in a place where it is comfortable, whether it's wintertime outside, like this type of winter, -2, -10, we're warm, we're comfortable. And if you're somewhere where it's hot right now and you're able to get into some AC, be thankful. Like in all things, let us give thanks. Okay. So it is really time for us to practice this type of self-care on a different level. Write things down, get it off your head, journal. Journal about the things that you're feeling, your emotions, good or bad, and also the gratitude that we just talked about. Write that down in the journal as well. So practice the gratitude, practice the journaling to get those emotions off of your head and out of your head and off your heart and onto the paper. And let me tell you, by all means, limit social media, news, and TV. And you might be saying, Sunshine, you on social media. I know I am. Limit that. Limit the time that you're spending listening to this stuff, and spend time being quiet, spend time meditating, spend time grounding yourself and utilizing some coping skills. And I know whoever know I haven't been sleeping, y'all gonna be like, how you gonna tell somebody to prioritize their sleep? I be trying to. I just can't sleep. My nerves, I guess, seem like they in an uproar when it comes time to rest and go to sleep. I'm like thinking about this and thinking about that. And I'm like, okay, you've got to do exactly what the prior one said. Limit the social media, limit the amount of articles that you read, the people that you're listening to, so that your mind can go to sleep. But I also think it's my light. When I was working at NASA, this man told me that my desk light, he said, I don't know what the name of this light is. I'm going to have to go look it up. But he said, do you have trouble sleeping at night? I said, I do. He says, I think it's this light that you're using. So I don't have that same light, but guess what? I went and bought another light and didn't think about it until I've been trying to say, what is causing me not to sleep well? I think it's cortisol. I think it could be the lighting. I think it could be what's going on. But whatever you do, try to prioritize your sleep and shut off the electronics kind of early, shut down the lights kind of early, and then take something natural, maybe a melatonin or something like that to help you sleep. I did have one more slide. Let's see. So I think I have two. So I took this little snippet really quick because I was looking up different coping skills. So like an emotion focused coping skill is exercise, taking a bath, giving yourself a pep talk, or meditating. Problem focus is working on managing time, asking for support, establishing healthy boundaries, and creating your to-do list. It's something about checking stuff off of a list. And then this one is probably hard to read because I'm over here squinting. Y'all know y'all can't see me, but I'm over here squinting at this one. Let's see, put an X on the coping skills you can use. Add your own at the bottom. So this is still some of the things. I think I skipped one now that I'm looking at this. I think I skipped connecting with people and relationships as part of self-care. Because when I saw this, it says call a friend, listen to music, spend time with animals, turn off the phone, make a travel plan, read a book, take a walk, make a collage, take pictures, go outside, play a sport. So just different things, journal, which is what we just talked about. And hey, Patrice done came on in. So let me stop sharing my screen. Let's see how I get back on here. Okay, here I go. Hey, Patrice. Yes, it will consume you. So yes, those are just some of the things that I wanted to do and do just a trial run, another one of what I wanted to look like for us to be working on our mental health, for us to, step away from social media, for us to tackle whatever it is that's on our heart, like starting the business, growing the business, going back to school. Do not take this time and let the fear grip your heart to where you freeze and be like, what's the point? What's the point? You can't. You got to continue moving forward with your plans. They may look adjusted. You may not be able to do it the way that you originally planned, but do not give up on your dreams and your aspirations in this season, in this time. Girl, we've been good. Oh, look at that beautiful picture of you, girl. Got that hand on that hip. Okay. So, because I was like, is this a time for me to be investing in whatever it is that I'm over here working on? And the answer is yes. Yes, whatever it is, do not let fear consume you, because God tells us not to fear over 365 times. I know I've told y'all this before, but when you look around, you feel the fear. That's why stay locked in and focus on God's promises. And that is what I came to tell you today. When someone says, how are you doing? All is well. That doesn't mean that you don't understand what's happening, but you're trusting God even in spite of what is happening. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Jennifer. Thank y'all so much for joining. That was about it. I did a slide. I had a couple of slides up. We were talking about just taking care of ourselves. This is called Self-Care Saturday with Sunshine, and step away from the news, step away from social media, take a walk, meditate, do things like that for yourself. What else did we say? Yes, it's short. We haven't even been on here 30 minutes. So if y'all get a minute, just go back and look at it. Just some tips, and saying that I want to start doing these types of videos again whenever I don't have a guest schedule. So my guest had to reschedule, and I thought there's no time like the present. So we're no longer procrastinating. We're acting in the power of now. So I was like, maybe I'll do it later. Nope, you're going to do it now. You're going to do it today. I do have a live tonight, so y'all be sure to come back. It's going to be Dr. Jean-Pierre. So yes, I believe he has a powerful testimony. You all will be hearing it at the very same time that I'm going to be hearing it. So come back at 7:00 Central tonight, right here. We'll be live on Facebook, live on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And then after that, you can download it on your favorite podcast, which is Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google. So, yeah, so there we go. That's that. What else did I have? We also have meetup tonight for women survivors of childhood sexual abuse. So it is on the Sapria website. Our group is called the Conqueror's Circle, and we'll be meeting on Google Meet on tonight or this afternoon at 4. And then the live will be tonight at 7. And then, of course, tomorrow, Sunshine, Sundays with Sunshine on NOLA FM 100. That'll be at 7. And then we're working on Patrice and some of the other ladies want to do a vision board. So we're going to be working on trying to get a vision board prepared for our next Conversation with Celena meetup. Yes. So the next Conversation with Celena meetup, which is the third Saturdays at 7. I know that's a lot of information, but the flyers do come out, and I will be here to remind you all of when they are. So third Saturdays at 7 is the Conversation with Celena virtual meetup. The fourth Saturdays at 4 Central. These are Central times that I spill out unless I specify. The fourth Saturdays at 4, that's going to be the Conqueror's Circle, where women of childhood sexual abuse meet up. So, yes. So yes, V, I will send you a reminder. I think that I have you in our text message group. I will double check that. I am starting to send out reminders via text whenever I'm live, especially with guests. So you should see it. It'll come from a number you don't recognize normally. I think it's an 833 number that it comes from. I will double check that and have that next time for you all, because I don't want to hold you any longer. Yes, there are power in words. We must speak life. So when you say all is well, that's saying I'm not going to be controlled by what's going on, not in my finances, not in my relationships, not in my job, not in the government, not in anything other than the Most High God. All is well, because all things are working together for our good, even though we don't understand it. And we've already been told that lean not to your own understanding. So anything that you're going through, anything that you're feeling, there is a scripture for it. Ask, there's a scripture for it. Read, there's a scripture for it. So, well, sunshine, I'm going to go because I need to get prepared for our afternoon meeting with the Conqueror Circle. And I think that's it. I enjoyed y'all today. Again, happy birthday, happy anniversary to everyone that's celebrating this month. March is on the way. I cannot believe we're already marching into March. So just keep your mind set on God, expecting great things, because when I tell you, He's been over here winking at me. I don't know who I got that from. So that's not my thing. Somebody told me a God wink. So if it's you, tell me it was me, sunshine, that says God winks at you and says, see, I still got you. When everything is just feeling like so overwhelmed, He will send you somebody. He will send you a ram tied in the bush to wink at you and be like, girl, I see you. I got you. I don't know why you over there stressed and worried and dazed and confused, because I got you. So that's what I want to leave you with today. God has got you. Stay focused on that source, not the other sources that gives us a false sense of security. All right? We ain't doing that, because all is well. That's how you answer that. That's how you show up. That's how you respond. All is well. When you want to throw in the towel, I have come through too far. All is well. It may not look like it's working out. I have come too far, and I still got a long way to go. I may not be where I want to, but I'm not where I used to be. And that's for sure. For sure. So that's it. That's all. Y'all go have a wonderful day. Do something, at least one thing off of the list that we said today to do some self care. And also, speaking of self care, if you was given a massage from Conversations with Celena, I need you to use it immediately. I need you to use it no later than the end of March, because March I'm going to be um, canceling that. And so, because I'm trying to cancel things that can save me here and there and the other. It's a great thing. I love being able to give it to you all, allow you to use it. And but now we got to use it before we lose it. And I don't want to lose it. All right. So if you did get a massage, please schedule it as soon as possible. I know I could use one. I haven't had one in a minute. And since it's already paid for, I'm going to do just what I'm asking you to do. I'm going to schedule it today. All right. Mwah. Go share a smile and spread some sunshine. Until next time, KISS. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Mwah.